Chris Brintle. Chris Brintle.
News Talk 1270 KIML. Don Carpenter Show. Welcome back. 629. Chris Brintle joining us in studios.
Easy.
Good morning.
What's going on?
So now you don't have HBO at your house, do you? Okay, so you haven't started watching Hard Knocks for the season yet. Okay, well, I watched the first episode last night. Of course, for those that aren't familiar, Hard Knocks picks a team every year in the NFL, and they follow them around during preseason for the preseason games and practice and all that kind of stuff. It's a documentary show. I wouldn't call it a reality show because they don't do these things where they have guys standing in a room and doing interviews and stuff. I mean, they follow these guys around kind of like fly on the wall type stuff.
Right.
At least that's what it's supposed to be. I mean, there was a scene last night, or I guess it was Sunday night's episode, but I watched it on HBO Go. So there was a scene where J.J. Watt's by himself practicing on the field at like 9 o'clock at night. There's still people out there watching him, so he goes and signs every single autograph that people want, which it's a nice – I hope he does that all the time, but it kind of looked like a staged thing for TV. We'll just put it that way. Which is, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, J.J. Watt is the face of the Houston Texans. I will say, Bill O'Brien kind of surprised me. I didn't really have much of a pre-image of O'Brien, other than he coached in New England. He coached at Penn State, so I guess I knew a little bit about him, but I didn't really know much about his personality. He's a what's the best way to put this? He's very vulgar. Every other word out of his mouth was an F word.
Yes.
But I think he does that to relate to the younger players.
He's not going to say dag nabbit a whole lot during training camp.
Well, I remember, I think it was the year with Philbin, Coach Philbin from the Dolphins. He doesn't swear. At least I didn't see him swear. Maybe a damn or a hell came out once, but other than that, I didn't see anything. It was fairly clean. Oh boy, this season, it's very blue language, and so they covered the big fight between the Redskins and the Redskins and the Texans at their joint practice. And it's they showed how it developed over the 3 days. Teams were starting to get on each other's nerves, getting chippy, and at the end there was just this big, huge bench clearing brawl, and guys grabbing each other by their face masks and throwing them down.
That's good TV.
Throwing punches, but it actually kind of I don't blame the teams for getting into a little bit of a scrap. Well, because what was going on? Everyone was going after everybody the whole time, talking all kinds of smack, calling guys cowards, and you're not going to do anything. You're spineless.
Yeah,
and
you put teams together like that for a few days, and that's going to get like that. That's just how football is.
Yeah.
It's a violent sport anyway.
And if you're with the same guys 3 days in a row. I mean, can you imagine if football did 7-game series like basketball and baseball and hockey?
It would be a brawl.
There would be nothing but fights by the third game.
Not to mention the individual. Remember, wide receivers are going against the same corners for 3 straight days. The linemen are going against the same linemen for 3 straight days. How would you like to go against Dez? Well, I know Dez isn't on either of the teams, but just for instance, how'd you like to go against a guy like Dez Bryant?
Who
talks a lot every day. You guys are liable to get in a confrontation.
It's funny you mention that because that's where it started, in the defensive backfield. This rookie receiver, the Washington Redskins corners were picking on him. He was beating them every play, beating them like a rented mule, and beating them every play. So they talk smack after the whistle to try to try to get him to draw a penalty or something. And he didn't fall for it, but boy, once it started, he just he didn't he certainly didn't back down. So good for him. I mean, it's kind of interesting. I mean, it's one of these situations where these guys are calling him spineless. He doesn't want to back down. So I kind of know where he's coming from that, because it's interesting. And you actually, well, I think it was Dan that actually brought this to my attention. But apparently, you're spineless. You're spineless. Alex Jones says you're spineless.
Apparently, we're all spineless.
You're a hatchet man for the governor. That sounds more like Jesse Ventura.
Still pretty good.
I got to do the Texas accent. There we go. That's Alex Jones. But you're spineless. Dan out there in the hall, he's spineless. He's just a tool of the multinational corporations that run the city.
Yeah.
Who's going to stand up for him? I am. I'm Alex Jones. I'm going to stand up for all of the little people that are below me.
Oh, boy.
Spineless.
Yeah, so we got called spineless by
some
people.
Alex Jones. Well, it's Alex Jones wannabe, really. I mean,
I think that's the best way to put it right there. Alex Jones wannabe.
Alex Jones has a job.
That
is true.
That is true.
He's a better job than I do, for that matter. Alex Jones does very well for himself. But,
he's a good broadcaster, too. I'll give him that. Alex Jones is.
Now,
the real Alex Jones, not the wannabe.
Yeah, not the one. we make Alex Jones. Alex Jones is a very smart businessman. For example, he doesn't attack his sponsors, which is probably a good thing in the business of radio. You don't really attack your sponsors. Alex Jones. I mean, I don't even know who even advertises with Alex Jones. I guess I go to InfoWars.
There's quite a, yeah.
I always figured it was just.
It's usually the people that have food, the frozen food, so you can't. That way, when the government comes after you, you can go in your bunker and eat MREs.
That's what that's what I kind of thought it was. I kind of thought it was prepper stuff. Let's see. We go to InfoWars, because InfoWars is an infinite source of entertainment for anyone.
Of course.
So Alex Jones, he wants to sell you Brain Force, some kind of vitamin for your brain. ProstaGuard for your prostate. It's pills for your prostate. You want an InfoWars T-shirt? Look, I mean, I'm sure this is good stuff. I mean, there's a 4-week food supply.
There we go.
For when the governor shuts down the state, takes your guns.
Honestly, it is a good idea to have a 4-week food supply for tornadoes, especially where I'm from. You have to.
Well, you don't even store the food. What you do is store seeds. I have a survival seed vault. It comes in a can. Has 20 different varieties of food, 5,250 seeds. Now, if we get nuked, you won't be able to grow anything, but you'll have seeds. You can trade them for whiskey and silver and ammo.
Oh, that's good.
That's why I'm stocking up on whiskey, silver, and ammo.
Oh, yes.
Because I can't cook.
That's really all I need is whiskey.
I'm not going to store food.
I don't need to eat anyway if something goes down. Yeah. I just need to drink.
Well, you need to grow a spine first.
Right.
You'll be overrun by the New World Order and Agenda 21, Jade Helm. I don't even know what Jade Helm is.
I don't either.
I just heard it's something that's going on.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Lord.
It's nice to be called spineless by something that failed, by the way. Just throwing that out there.
I went to the fireworks last night, right? And during one of the breaks, the fireworks guy from the PGI Guild, amazing show, by the way. That's why I'm kind of tired and loopy today. That's why I'm doing the entire show in Alex Jones' voice. These fireworks were amazing. They really were. And during one of the breaks, this guy was explaining some kind of shell that they were using, some kind of special shell. And he says when it fails, it's a spectacular shell, But when it fails, it's also spectacular. It just fails spectacularly. I guess it just blows up and just burns everything down around it.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's kind of a good.
I'm into that.
Yeah, it's kind of a good parallel. Just go down swinging. Oh, look, emergency radios. I think we have some of those around here.
Yeah.
We have a whole room
full of emergency radios.
Eton radios. You want an Eton radio? Those are really good radios, by the way. I don't know how many of them we actually sell, but they're pretty cool radios.
Yeah, they're useful. Definitely.
Oh, yeah. And don't forget Patriot Blend Coffee.
Well, I wouldn't get it, but it says Patriot on it, so I'd probably purchase that.
I will say, in all seriousness, it actually looks like pretty decent coffee. I mean, it better be for $18 a pack.
Gosh,
but I'm sure it's good.
$18 a pack.
This is organic coffee, so you got organic coffee. No Monsanto. Monsanto is poisoning your coffee. I keep slipping into Jesse Ventura. It's tough to tread that line between Alex Jones and Jesse Ventura.
I'm waiting for Alex Jones to open a fast food joint. That doesn't, because the fast food joints like McDonald's are killing us with their... He needs to open a fast food joint.
Alex Jones fast food. No GMOs at all. All you can get is seeds. Take your seeds home and grow them like a man.
That's good stuff.
Okay. Well, this kind of devolved into nothing that had anything to do with what we started with, but that's all right.
We've ran the whole gamut. We've started with NFL.
Ended up with Alex Jones and
HBO talk
and his seed bank.
To Alex Jones and Alex Jones wannabes and failed entities and
well, well, what can you do? I mean, all you can do is just come in and do your job every day.
Exactly.
Hey, but you're spineless. Grow a spine, you little sissy. Stand up to the new world order. They're coming for you. Do you even have any guns?
Oh, boy.
Okay, so what do we have going on in sports?
After all this, I'm
out of
I don't even recall what we have going on.
I'm out of gas. I have no more Alex Jones left in me.
I told you that takes years off your life. You have to be very careful.
Yes, it does.
I've got a cowboy football and some national news as well.
Okay, sounds good. We'll see you in just a few minutes. News Talk 1270 KIML.
Have a fundraiser coming up? Charity event? New organization? Email Don Carpenter at basonsradio.com to find out how the show can help. Don Carpenter on News Talk 1270 KIML.